Hey everybody, I'm back, and today we are going to be talking about contouring noses. And if this is your first time watching, I'm Candace Holloway. Thank you so much for joining me today, and make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and go ahead and click ding 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 click that bell for notifications. So, alright, today we're going to talk about contouring noses. There's so many different noses in the world. Everybody is different, and there is not a standard way of contouring every single nose. There's just not. So, I'm going to go ahead and talk about contouring and shading a little bit with just the nose, and just explain the process of the light and dark. So today I'm going to be using a Wet n Wild contour stick and a e.l.f. concealer, just so that you can see it pretty well in the camera. The point of contouring is darkness minimizes and brightness opens up. So I feel like everybody doesn't understand that, and that's why I'm here to help you out. So first, we're going to jump into just the regular small short nose, more so like the button nose. Okay, so this is basically the way how everybody teaches how to contour. You're just going to go up and down the sides of the nose, just like that. Do a little bit on the end, and then go down the center with the highlight. That is the typical contouring your nose. But it is so much different than that. Everybody's nose is different, so you need to contour every nose differently. The Greek nose. This is more so I don't want to say the perfect nose, but Jennifer Aniston has this nose, and she's pretty perfect, but you still have to contour it. Now this is still a little bit similar as the standard contouring. You're going to go up and down the side of the nose like this. You're going to put the highlight down the center, just like that, and then you're going to also add just a little bit on the nostrils. Do the turned up nose. This is the typical nose that celebrities go to plastic surgeons to get. This is the Emma Stone nose. So it's small, it's turned up slightly. This is the nose that Michael Jackson was supposed to have, and he just couldn't get it right. So, okay, we're going to go down the sides just slightly. We're going to go about halfway down just like that. We're going to add some right there. And then you don't put it all the way down the bridge here. You're going to add it right there. Okay, so we're going to go down about halfway through. We're going to add some on the bottom, and then you are not going to add the highlight all the way up and down. You're going to add it right here, because the point of having that turned up nose is because you want to accentuate that tip right there. Next, we're going to talk about the Aquiline Nose. And this nose is what you would call the hooked nose. And it has like an arch on it and a hook like an eagle's beak. So it would have I have a small one right there. So there's not a whole bunch you're going to do to this. It's already slender. It's already the shape that you want. You want to go ahead and right where the hump is, that's where you want to put your highlight. Because you want that to look the same as the rest of your nose. You want it to match. So it's going to brighten this up just some, and then it's going to even that out once it's all blended. Next, we're going to talk about the Nubian Nose. This is the Sisto Nose. Now, Gabrielle Union, the most gorgeous woman on earth, she has this nose, and what the Nubian nose is, it's just wider. It's wider up here, and it's wider down here. And we're going to create the illusion to make it slimmer. So you're going to go, the bridge is wide all the way from the top to the bottom, and what you're going to do, you're going to create that illusion to look smaller, and you're going to go all the way up and down just like that. You're going to add just a little bit of shadow on the nostril, on the outer nostril. And then you're going to add a highlight all the way down the center. And you're going to bring that up. And you have to excuse me, my face is broken out some because it is that time of the month for me. So my skin, it's hating me right now. So bear with me. Now this is what we're going to do for our Nubian queens. And then we're going to add just a little bit of more shadow on the end. And it's just going to make it, the illusion, just look a little bit thinner. Okay, next we're going to talk about the bulbous nose. The bulbous nose is an Einstein nose. So if you look at Einstein, he's really, really round at the bottom. So it's like a big bulb down here. And you're going to, it's pretty similar to how you would contour a Nubian nose, but it's slightly different because you're not going to go here, here, and here. You're going to pretty much go all the way around it. So you're going to go all the way around, just like that. All the way around. And this is going to create that bulb to look just a little bit smaller. You're going to add it on the nostrils, just like that. Then you're going to add the highlight down the center. Just like that. Now we're going to talk about the asymmetrical nose. And the asymmetrical nose is either a nose that's crooked or one that's been broken. So if my nose was broken this way, like if it's turned that way, crooked, I'm going to add a straight line down this side of the nose, just like that, to keep it looking straight. Then we are going to widen the side that's crooked. And we're going to do that by adding highlight right here. Then we're going to add a slight line right here on the outer edge. Well, not the outer edge, towards the end of the nose. And then we're going to add a little bit more right here on the nostril. And then we're going to add highlight right here on that nostril. Now, you're not going to see it exactly how it's supposed to be right now because I'm using a cream contour, but this is how it's supposed to make it look more straight. So you're creating the illusion that this is the straight side, and you're going to hide with brighter color because you want to make that look wider. You don't want to bring attention to it. If you were to draw a straight line down here, you're going to see that it's crooked like a road. So we're going to hide that just like this. Bring this to match the end of the nose. Alright? And this is how I contour my nose. My nose, I'm going to look and examine my nose. I'm super thin right here and I'm whiter down here. And I just want to even that out. So I'm going to add a shadow halfway down to make that match. And I think my nostrils are a little bit wide, so I'm going to add a little bit of shadow on the outside of my nostrils. And then I'm going to add a highlight down the center, just like that, because I do have a little bit of a bump in my nose, so I'm going to do that to try to hide. Okay, not too often does this bother me, but sometimes I do think my nose is a little long. So just occasionally I will add some shadow on the end of my nose and right here. and that's going to cause the illusion to make it just look a little bit shorter. And I don't do it every time, it's just sometimes when I'm feeling a little bit insecure. It's not very often, but if I'm having a bad day, to make myself feel better, I will get dressed up. I will sit down, I will do my makeup, I will do it to the best ability I can. I will sit there and I will contour and examine my face to the fullest extent that I can, and I will work on my nose until I think it's perfect. So this is what I do whenever I have a lot of time. It's not very often. It's just if I'm going on a date with my husband, or if I'm going to a wedding and I want to look just a little more extra snatched in a photo, I will do this. But typically, I just do the line down the center like this, and then the dark around the end, just to have a regular nose, just to even it out with the top. Alright guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I love each and every single one of you. I truly appreciate all of you. Go ahead and comment down below if you have any questions. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.